Hey traders, it's Danielle and I'm here with today's trade review video on Walmart. This is a Walmart butterfly that I placed after discussing it in the Master in the Trade room at Simpler Trading. And as you can see here, we also posted it on X before the earnings report. This is where I noted that Walmart typically trades higher. However, last quarter it notably fell. I like the $100 price target because it's reasonable within the expected range, which was $4.72, and at a high open interest area with resistance. So here's a screenshot of my earnings hot zone before the earnings report occurred, where I could see that $100 price target just standing out at me up above these previous areas of resistance. And so therefore, I placed a pretty cheap butterfly going into this report. So let's go ahead and talk about the butterfly here. This was an earnings trade, and it was really cheap. I spent $1.40 per contract. I got 2 contracts, so that was only $240 of risk. And as you can see right now, it's making about $387. So this is a pretty good trade. A small trade, cheap trade, earnings trade. I placed it right before the earnings report. I went ahead and targeted this $100 strike price because it was a technical resistance zone, and it was also, as I noted, at this high open interest value. A lot of the time, especially going into an expiration Friday, which today is May 16th, which is expiration Friday, a lot of the time you're going to see these stocks moving up into these high open interest strikes, but staying just right below them. So that's exactly what we're seeing here. Now, as of right now, when I'm making this video, the market's been open for about 2 hours or so, and what we've seen is we've seen Walmart dip buyers come in directly after the earnings report. So dip buyers that came in, that's why you see this really nice wick right here. The stock is shifting to the upside, and it's traded almost up into 100, not quite there. 99.19 was as far as it got, and now it's just getting a little bit soft, but that's normal right around this time in the trading day. The market's been open for 2 hours and things just get a little quiet until they kind of ramp up into the close. So I'm going to go ahead and close this trade right now. I have to take my kids to grandma's. And I don't like getting too crazy on Fridays. You could certainly wait a few more hours and see if you could get what's called a pin. What that would mean is, if you wait until right around market close and the stock is trading right at 100 but not going over, the max that the butterfly could be worth would be $5. In this instance, it's worth $3.26. So, there is more upside potential in this trade. But I just don't like getting too crazy on a Friday. This trade was at a total loss right after the earnings report because it was out of the money. And so, wait, actually, let me look. Yeah, it was out of the money. So it was a 95, 100, 105 butterfly. And after Walmart reported earnings, it fell all the way down into 91. So it was at a full loss. And now that Walmart has bounced and traded directly into that strike, we're at 134% profit. So obviously, I'm happy with that. I'm happy that the idea worked out, even though it was a little bit volatile surrounding earnings. So I'm just going to go ahead and take my profit here. I'll definitely look at it later in the day when I'm trading the close in the Mastering the Trade room and just see, where it's at that point. But I'm going to go ahead and take my profits and be happy with it. So if you want to join me trading live, check out the links below. Come find me at Simpler Trading in the Mastering the Trade room. Other than that, have a great weekend, and I'll see you in the next video.